Okay, time for a new adventure.
It is always time for a new adventure. So, if you look at the quests and like the main story narratives, a lot of it has been very sort of Grineer-centric, right? Like the Second Dream, all of that with the Kua Fortress and the Grineer Queens, and before that you had Commander Vor, who was the one who awakened you and stuffs. And besides Alad V, the Corpus were not sort of as explored. You had Ergo Glass, but he doesn't really fit in with Corpus culture. And then, so he's sort of an anomaly. Same with Darnell, sort of an anomaly. And then you had, in passing, you've seen like Frodbeck, who's like more of an old school chairman of the board kind of thing. But so it's only sort of in the later years that they've really started to explore Corpus culture. First with Fortuna and the Orb Vallis and the second open world with everything with Nef Anyo. And then the Deadlock Protocol and Call of the Tempestari are where they really start to kind of like broaden Corpus culture, make it more interesting, and like just approach it from a couple of different angles, and just make the Corpus more interesting as a faction. So
All right.
I think Deadlock Protocol is like narratively one of the best quests they've ever done. It's a fairly new quest as well.
Okay.
And a lot of people wanted you to check that one out.
Yeah, so do I. I'm just waiting for your long intro to wind down.
Excuse me for talking during a Let's Play.
I know. It's just you always talk so much.
That's the point.
Yeah,
that's the point of the channel.
But you can do it while we're playing.
I can, but this way I can drag it out and make what otherwise would be 3 episodes 6 episodes.
Yeah, but that's what makes the viewers go like, oh my god, just get to the point, and what makes me go, oh my god, just get to the point.
No,
anyway.
I love Neph Anyo and I love his clothing. I've shown you pictures before of what Neph Anyo actually dresses like.
Yes.
He looks like a void key.
Yes, okay, so Deadlock Protocol. A power struggle within the Corpus elite has erupted. Seeking control, Nef Anyo looks to the past, to the very origins of the Corpus itself.
Yes. The Corpus board of directors, you know, they vote by majority on big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
7 for 7 against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once. New lanes. Trawling for old things. By prophet and void, by the blessed handless founder, we hereby invoke the Deadlock Protocol.
yes. There is a protocol for when the Corpus board of director become deadlocked. Uh-huh.
Somehow I feel like, oh my god.
He's the best!
Somehow I feel like it is somewhat violent thing.
Be you Sampa, male agent, crab diver, or pit boss. Hear this. Your comrades, your friends, your family, good people with clear debts are being taken. Vanished. Nef Anyo, in his hubris, is writing checks and cashing them with Solaris lives. There is upset in the halls of Corpus power. The foundations of their kleptocracy tremble. To Nef, we say this. You are seen. To the Solaris, make yourselves heard. To those who have aided us in the past, join us now. You are needed.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So let's see what Nef has been up to.
He has invoked the Deadlock protocol. Whatever that means. And, like, we also get to learn that what the Corpus is now is not what the Corpus always was. Maybe that's a sort of, like, statement on, like, generational wealth. I don't know.
Yes. Biz and I may be in over our heads on this one. Listen up. This Deadlock spat is costing Solaris lives. The Corpus founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis Granum, carries a lot of messianic clout. Well, Nef's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can, by rights, claim total control of the board. Board schisms and infighting might be the main reason SU survived this long. If the board unifies under one person, one found by Nef, our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in?
Sure.
Yeah, so the Corpus didn't always used to have a board of directors.
It's also kind of dumb to have like a board that just doesn't have a tiebreaker. Like, why would you have an equal number of
I
people
don't know,
on
but
there?
they're catching the other one.
Oh, they are? Oh, you're right.
It's blinking. There you go. You gotta keep them under control. Well, I mean, everything is corporate culture, so it's like a corporation has a board of directors, right?
Yes, but I'm saying, why is it not an uneven number so you can't have ties?
Sometimes, like, it's not black and white. Sometimes there are purposes for having such a structure. Same as like a shareholders company with like two people who both hold like 50% of all shares.
But that's why there's often like a majority shareholder with 51-49.
Yeah, but not always. It can be a pure 50-50 split, and that's fine. It just means that like you need to have consensus on everything. Or you need to have like clear majorities, whatever. But yeah. This might be a statement on generational wealth, like comparing the old industrialists who came from nothing and built up their fortune, and then a couple of generations later with kids who were born rich and they're all like sort of, I don't know, spoiled brats and
It's Nef, all right.
and forgot where they came from. Hi, Nef.
Like all of you, I was born with but a meager derivatives portfolio and limited vesting options.
Ah, just like Elon Musk.
A meager portfolio.
Or, as I said, I found great riches within the tenets of our glorious founder, Parvos Granum. The Corpus became my family.
They buzzed the band. Keep at it.
I love how like this whole thing about him being born poor is just complete bullshit. He can barely even keep up the pretense himself. He started with a meager portfolio. Upstairs is where they were hiding. Ah. So he claims to have found the heir of Parvos Granum. Fascinating, right? No?
The heir of Parvos
Yeah,
Granum.
you're doing that thing now where you're not talking.
Yes, I was trying to focus on playing. The cat was distracting me.
No. The cat is very distracting.
And it's also, at this point, I barely know anything, so... I don't know who Parvos Granum was, besides you saying it was the founder of the Corpus, and
Yeah, he's
them always going like, "Oh, blessed Parvos Granum, I am your humble servant."
You've seen statues of him in all the Corpus ships.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about him.
No, of course not. He's been dead for thousands of years.
I've just heard his minions lisp their love for him.
Yeah.
As my wealth blossomed,
began to see a certain similarity. I wondered, who am I really? After a protracted negotiation, my birth mother sold to me the secrets of my conception.
Is Nef Anyo claiming to be the heir of Parvus Granum?
Yes, Nef Anyo is claiming to be, I guess, the son of Parvus Granum, which is very weird because Parvus Granum has been dead for thousands of years, which begs the question, like, how old would Nef Anyo have to be in that case?
Or how old was that frozen sperm?
How old was that frozen sperm? I know, right?
How long does it last in a sperm bag?
It's like, is he a direct
don't
heir?
know.
Is he just the bloodline thing, or is he a direct descendant of Parvus
I
Granum?
mean, he's basically just the Anastasia Romanoff impersonator of modern times. In
Well.
that case.
Oh, wrong one. It's the other one that they captured. Yeah. It's an easy enough mission. It's just a couple of rounds of...
Mildly annoying.
Yeah, well, no one super loves playing Interception. It's not the best game mode. But... Is it only 3 rounds?
Yes, it's 3 rounds, so...
Yeah. So you'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
Of course I'll be fine. I'm just mildly inconvenienced.
Yeah, but the rest of the quest is different. Like this first mission, which is just this interception mission, is like the most boring part of the quest, and
Alright.
after that it picks up.
I heard someone? Just be up there.
Nah,
it's just-
your MAME detonated because you ran out of energy and everything
Oh, okay.
died, so
And
that's
everything
fine.
died, so that's good.
Yeah, we got this. We got this.
Oh yeah, it's basically done, so...
Pretty much. Just gotta kill these last guys.
Yep.
Succession program. It was an epiphany. It would seem that I am one of the sons of our late, great founder. And, more importantly, his heir.
Oh
Now
my.
I have only to prove
Heir.
it. That is where all of you come in.
The brass on this mucker. I have to protect my people from this trust fund lunatic. Do your thing. I'll check in with my whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk soon. The brass.
Okay, I will
So-
do my thing.
So yeah, he is he is attempting to dissolve the board of directors and take complete control of all of the corpus.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's gonna fail. And I'm gonna say he's full of shit.
Well, you know what? Let's see where this quest takes us, shall we?
Dirt that isn't safe to shovel out in the open. You know where to meet.
Alright, let's go visit Udico.
It's always a good time when you get to go and visit Udico. We like Udico. Udico is good people. The Solaris United are good people.
Still not entirely sure why she keeps calling me Sparky.
Because they think you're a robot.
Oh.
They don't know what you are.
Alright.
Quick geology lesson. Thermal
Oh, I just remembered something.
pump
What's that?
I can rank up.
Sure, we can talk.
Oh no, you don't have the credits for it.
Oh.
Tell you what, I'm gonna say, you know what? We will do this at the end of the quest, and there's a reason why we don't want to do this right now. You can
Okay.
probably sell a
probably
bunch of Harrow chassis.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I think you ported to the wrong place. I think she's standing in another place for this quest. You had a quest marker when you...
Okay.
Oh, you're supposed to meet her in the back room. Gotcha.
Is this
The back room is Vox Solaris. And now, you want to see something fun? Used to be you couldn't see it, but now there's a bunch of operators running around in here and talking to Little Duck. over in the corner.
Yeah, if a little duck is where there she is.
Yeah, she won't talk to you while you're a Warframe. She will only talk to you if you're operator.
If you catch my drift.
Okay.
That's her thing. She will only talk to you when you're an operator.
Been seeing a lot of your kind.
And
Vox
this is how you
Solaris.
rank up with Vox Solaris. It's so weird. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if it was like this, that you could start leveling up Vox Solaris before you had reached Old Mate. Because now you can, and you just trade toroids for standing. I'm not sure.
Should I do that?
I mean, you need them to build Garuda, so don't trade away too many. But if you look at her wares, because it's like you shouldn't be able to access Vox Solaris yet.
Man, I don't know what to tell you.
No, it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know what that's about. Because you can clearly talk to her, and you can clearly see her store and her wares, and you can trade toroids for standing and all of that. So as you can see, this is how you get Hildren and Baruch. Hildren and Baruch. Yeah. Yeah. Which is why you don't see Hildren and Baruch often in missions, because you have to get them from Vox Solaris.
But I see all of the Baruch things, but I only see the Hildren blueprint.
Hildren, you won't be able to get Hildren, because the actual parts you get as boss drops from doing the Exploiter Orb boss fight. And to do the Exploiter Orb boss fight, you actually have to be a member of Vox Solaris, which you are not yet. But you would be able to get, like, Baruch. Yeah, sure. Let's see. That's so crazy.
It works, man.
Yeah.
So I can, like, rank up. And
Yeah, you actually do have one of each toroid. That's crazy. But then, if you do this now, then you won't have enough credits to rank up with Solaris United.
Alright.
So let's wait with that. We need some more credits. But we might be able to sell Harrow chassis to at least get you to rank 5 with Solaris United.
So, where was I supposed to go?
Yudico, she's standing by the
Oh,
table.
that's her?
No.
This?
Yeah, but you have to approach from the other side of the table.
But someone's standing there.
I know. I know.
So, Nef's making a succession play. Sumper thinks he can prove he's a sprog of noble descent. No idea how. Parvus was assassinated before any of us were an itch. Biz?
Look familiar, Outworlder. Warframe, yes, but one of a kind. Protea. Legend says she was built specifically for and assigned to one Parvos Granum. Yes, part of a deal Granum cut with the Awoken themselves. Granum was no amateur, he had real power. Our heir inside says Nef's techs have found a lead on Protea's whereabouts. Protean traces, they're calling them.
Granum, the original taxman. Killed when someone, a board member most likely, sabotaged the void drive of his personal transport. Nef wants gene proof, but there's nothing left to scan.
And yet, so they believe, they found Granum's Warframe bodyguard, who was with Granum when that void drive went critical. So, who is to say what's true?
Our people are vanishing because of this. That's true, I know it. I don't care if Parvus Granum is dead, alive, or making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess. Sparky, you find what Nef's looking for. You'll find out what happened to our people. Get on it.
So, what do you do with a Warframe when you don't have a Tenno? Or does gifting a Warframe include an operator?
Gifting a Tenno includes an operator.
But
This
gifting a
timeline-wise,
Warframe-
this explains a lot of things. This explains that since he is the founder of the Corpus, which means that Corpus society existed at the same time as Awoken society, and he apparently made a deal with the Awoken, probably some sort of trade deal, and as his part of the bargain, he got a Warframe as a personal bodyguard.
Crazy. And much good it did him? Or did the Awoken assassinate him? Because, like, how would the board of directors get to him if he has a Warframe protecting him.
There is, well, that's what they did. They sabotaged his ship instead. They didn't try to assassinate him directly. Because good luck with that.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Well, alright. Learn the fate of the missing Solaris.
Yeah. Solaris has been disappearing even though they weren't in debt. What's up with that?